other outlets and things like that, you know, because Esau wants this shit to continue though. Yeah, so here's the thing about it though. So here's this guy, right, that does research, things like that. Also, Benjamin Franklin, right? He has a document essay, and I'll pull it out right now because this is what he wrote on that essay. Oh, can you get that one first?
Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own name.
Exactly, though. So that's one thing too. The Sweden, the Vikings, though. So they're white people live there all the time. Years from back, Vikings, though, because they want their house to stay forever, though. But that's not the case, though, because there's actual things before that, though, you know, because they want their shit to last forever because they're coming out. I believe it was a documentary. I think it was a couple years ago more about the Black Vikings, though. And, Esau and the Edomites made a big fuss about it, though, saying, no, and they were just an uproar about that, you know? But in reality, it was like, what are you talking about? The Vikings were so-called black.
And his brother sent me a beautiful clip of Ruby on second cover.
Oh,
Look at the and I bet you we're going to predict all of the things.
Yeah.
And we're like, yes, it is. Shut up, I'm watching.
Because even the Jake, right? He was the older Jake pulling that cross.
Yeah.
And then he pulled up Gibson. Yeah.
And this brother's telling you the truth about the lands being named after their own name. Because America is named after Amerigo Vespucci.
Or even Africa, right? It's that Jet. There you go. That Roman general. Here's Jake calling himself a white name within another name. You know, two in one. Yeah, I'm African, so you calling yourself a Roman general, and then calling yourself American. Yeah, straight house. You know what I'm saying? Not even a porch. Yeah. They're all proud of. I'm African American. Like, yeah.
His father, if you're not right, then your father, wait, get up.
Yeah. Yeah, because even the northern triangle, like, oh, you're Salvadorian, or where you going? I'm Mexican. That goes back to the aspect that the thing of time right there in the island, you know yourself a place, calling yourself Edomite within an Edomite, that's bad as it is too, Why would you want to know what you really are, though? Because people just think back. My shit goes back to Africa. My shit goes back to Mexico. That's it. Yeah. Like, I'm Mexican, I'm that, and that's it, though.
And that's a beautiful thing that you're bringing up. Listen, you know why they don't want to go any further back to that? Because if they go any further back to that, like everybody wants to plan to go back.
Yeah.
You don't want to do it. You want to see your skin on white, you'll probably scratch your fucking skin on it. Like that.
Yeah. So bad.
Take a hot ass in the shower. Yeah. I'm not making it up. I know you.
Kind of like the Edomite daughter that brings, a Jake, a boyfriend to her house, to her parents.
Yeah.
Hey. Because I knew a Edomite, right? White boy named Zach, and he was dating the Mexican girl, and his parents didn't approve of that. You know why? Because she was Mexican. He was like, nah, don't bring. He was like, his parents were telling him, don't bring that beater around our house. All because he was messing with the, Mexican chick, though, So they might not tell you that they don't like you, but they don't like you. But that's just the thing about it, though, man. They might think they're all smiles and, oh, it's okay, shake your hand, and do all that shit, but
You really like me, give me your daughter.
Yeah. And give me your house. Give me your cars.
Yeah.
Esau not gonna do that shit. Yeah, so why is it that these Edomites are making an uproar when we're saying when they put it out that these Vikings are black? they were getting mad about it because that's the only shit, type of source that they feel like, oh, manly wise, like, oh, Vikings were tough and they were aggressive, you know. But they don't. But if you notice though, in history class when you go to school, man, they're talking about the Romans, the Greeks. They get into so much detail, but they don't get into detail about the Vikings. Though. They'll let you know this and that though, but you know the Romans, the Greeks, though, don't get into hella detail about them though. You know, but you take that Viking things away, hey, man, they'll probably shoot themselves in the head though. Yeah, yeah. And then imagine if you tell them, which, yeah. Imagine you telling me how was Shai dark skinned man. Oh man, they go uproar though. That's okay though, you know. So this Benjamin Franklin, right? He put this in his essay. It says, consider the Pennsylvania German to be a smart thing. If you can look at smart, dark, right? Racial group distinct from the English majority in the colony. In 1751, he complained, why should the Palatine board, which was board, be suffered into swarm into our settlements, and by herding together establish their language and manners to exclusion of ours. So why is it that these people coming over here with their way they talk, the way they look, they should be acknowledging our ways though, right? The English. It says, why should Pennsylvania, founded by the English, become a colony of aliens? Even back then, they would call our people aliens. Who will shortly be so numerous as to Germanize us instead of our angelicify them, and will never adopt our language or customs any more than they acquire our collection. So that means it was a different color, skin color. You know?
I got to get this one.
Yeah, come on.
It's colorsdictionary.com. The sporty person has a dark face, had a broad, sporty face. Synonym dark skin, dark, warm, or dark complexion.
So these are people that came from Germany, right? Because at the time, I believe there was a French war going on, so they became like refugees. They got sent to ships to English colony and things like that. You know? So here's Benjamin Franklin complaining, saying, why are these people coming here with their language, the way they look? They should be adapted right here in this colony, though, founded by the English.
They can still say that right now?
Yeah. All right, the rear, yeah.
Oh, they say the Chinese people change time.
Yeah, and this fucking Edomite man walked into a Mexican restaurant saying, why the fuck are you speaking Spanish? Bitch, you're at a Mexican restaurant.
They're so fucking stupid.
Prideful, yeah. Walking into a Mexican restaurant, complaining that why they talking Spanish.
It's like you walking into a donut shop talking about, well, how come there's a hole in this piece of bread?
Yeah. That'd be a Karen. I wouldn't even be surprised if Karen would say some shit like that.
I want to bring some because this donut has open.
Yeah. I could already see that, you know? But yeah, so there you go. So people from Germany were dark-skinned people, though. This back in, 1751?
Common knowledge back then.
Yeah.
That's why he wrote it like that.
Yeah.
If he wanted to inform his brothers, whether Anglo-Saxons,
Yeah.
Talking straight up shit. That's not a good letter.
Yeah. Talking shit.
Guys are over here coming over here.
A complaint, like, you know, here's something complaints.
Yeah, that's like, let's do something.
Yeah.
Write a letter and get these things done.
Yeah.
That's why they got Israel. They wrote a letter to the Bank of London, Rothschild. Look, we're taking over this land.
Yeah. And they call themselves with Angela Saxon, right? But that goes back to angelic sons of Isaac. They're Saxons, all right, but not the Angelo. It was Angelo. There you go. So we're the actual ones, though. You know, they're the Saxons, though, but we're the Anglo-Saxon, which goes back to the angelic sons of Isaac. So that goes to show, because I got this image right here that I'll bring out last name. Sports, right? And that's the image right here. I don't know, think about it, like dark skin to me, though. Yeah. What they say, the nappy, though? So I don't know what more can you get more into detail about that, but that's just the thing about it, though. He always, these Edomites, man, they always, you know, tricking our people into thinking that, white is right, it's right, you know. But yeah. King James, though, because even going back to even King James, though, the king of Scotland, he was a Negro, though. But they paint a picture of him saying that he wasn't, though. That he was a so-called Edomite, though. And I'll get some little more information, though, because it's crazy, though, because our people were everywhere. There was a thing called the Byzantine times, though. That lasted like 1,000 years. 1,000 years, you think about it. It's a long time. Oh, shit, yeah. And I actually got that book.
You see how they do that to history?
They can show this one to the camera. That's how you do it.
So this is how he actually looks.
Yeah.
Look at compare. How the hell?
Yeah. Because that's the thing, and this book you get, though, man, gets into a lot of details. It's called the Negro Question Part 4 of this thing. And it gets into a lot of details and things like that, Yeah. And that's why we're right here to bring that out, though, because, you gotta look for something real quick, though.
So this man here has an intelligent brain. He's a doctor, he's a geneticist. And then he finds out that these people are all narcissists.
Yeah.
And so that's what he thought he said, yeah, they're happy.
Yeah.
And that's something I'm born on Richie Page.
Yeah.
That man's on the high level.
Gotta be smart, though,
Doctor, he's got money. How many doctors living on the street?
But it's said to be a fruit, Dude, so this is another article that Benjamin Franklin said, right? It says, which leads me to add one remark, Benjamin Franklin, that the number of purely white people in the world is proportionally very small. All Africa is black or tawny, which tawny is like brown, like that tan, like light, like brown, America, Goli and Europe, the Spaniards, Italians, French, Russians, and Swedes are generally of what we call swarthy complexion, as the Germans also. So he named all them areas to be swarthy with. Yeah.
France is part of that piece.
Yeah.
Germany, Germanian minor, Germanian major. Spain, France, Rome, Britain. So Britain is like the top of the top. Top white folk.
Yeah.
They think they're on other This is hot. This guy makes me crazy. He's on your $100 bill.
Everyone died for that $100 bill.
So if you have a $100 bill right now, you can worship the devil.
Yeah, because I know a chick that has that tatted on his face.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, with the face of Benjamin has it on his arm.
So if you're the kind of brother that likes to keep everything like that, oh, I ain't spending this with the money. Man, it's crazy.
Jake's being used songs. There's a movie called All About the Benjamins, Ice Cube and Mike Epps.
It's all about the things.
It's all about it. Yeah, there's that song. Yeah. You see, but this is the motherfucker that said there's too many dark people in this world. This increased white people.
Wait until the
Yeah. But that goes to show too that he said the majority of the world are tawny and swarthy people, though.
So if this problem that there's too many of us, why don't you have 64 women that's colored, bro? Because they don't like women. And that's the end of the conversation. They don't like women.
Nah, hell no. That's why they get these jakes fucking to fuck them and shit while they're watching them.
That's why you spoil your white daughters that end up fucking Mexican black folks.
Yeah. They hate that shit. That's something you want to get yourself pissed off through that. Impregnate their Edomite daughter. Yeah. they gotta look at that kid for the rest of their life.
He's gonna look just like you.
Yeah, because we got the strong genes though, so that's how you get an Edomite man though. So this called deportation to Americas between 1650 and 1775. Many thousands of Scots were banished to American colonies for political, religious, and criminal offense. Following the English Civil War, Cromwell transported thousands of Scots soldiers to Virginia, New England, and the West Indies, Benjamites. Now I'm bringing out this book right now. An additional 1,700 Scots were expelled as enemies of the state after the Confederate Rising, and 1,600 men, women, and children were banished as a result of the Jacobite rebellion of 1715 and 1745. Right? So, but these Scots, Israelites. So I'll get my book right here. So I'll just get it real quick. Like I said, the Irish and the Scots are the same people. The Scots are tribe from northern, and that's the picture of this kid Scots. Look at it. Right? And they got sent to the, you know what I'm saying? So, these are the real Scots and Irish though right there. You know? Smart people. A lot of people might think they're, what's it called though? The Benjamites. Yeah. You know? Scots and the Irish though, they're from the tribe of Benjamin. You know? So, but that's the thing about it. So this king, he was the king of the Scots. So he had to be a smart man though. You know? And these Vikings, right? These Vikings, they even knew how to get to America. So they used to do trade with the Native Americans and things like that. They wouldn't kill them.
I can deny that.
Yeah. This Christopher Columbus got that map book, so they know where to go to the Americas. He knew how to get there because he had that fucking map. You know? So why would he take Luis Sacodes, Hebrew and Arabic, and then Slovakia, I forgot the other language, interpreter, to go with them to journey to the Americas? Because there were Israelites there, you know? We're still here. So why would he take them though? So you gotta kind of think like, why would he do that, you know? That shit goes over people's head though. They don't think like, boy, Israelites, Hebrew, Arabic, why all these languages? Why would he take an interpreter though? You know? So that's just the thing about it though, you know? We get Isaiah 59:15, and we get Psalms 10, 7, 8, 9, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that's the thing about it though, man. Back then, people didn't have cameras, they didn't have pictures or, saying internet web activity where they could like see these people are here, are smart, like,
Pretty much what they were saying, or be like, man, fuck you.
Yeah, because look at the Northern Kingdom, man. They really believe that, Yahweh Shai looks like the man across the street over there. I mean, you can't see him, but he's, what? Color, or so-called color of this page right here. You know what I mean?
But you guys don't look like no fucking page.
Yeah. So that's why I said so-called this color.
So that's the second thing that's funny, right? That's really boring, right?
Yeah, so that's the thing, man. So they say, it don't matter how you look like. So why is it the majority of our people worshiping these fucking white Jesus? If you say it don't matter, how come you don't go ahead and tell all the Catholic followers and shit that, hey, it don't matter if you don't look like this, put that shit down. They don't say that shit to them. But when we actually bring out the truth that how Yahweh Shai actually looks like, it's a problem. Yeah, I remember I was going to XJVC, the teacher right there, he got pissed because he just brought up saying that, I don't know why people say that, he said that Yahweh Shai looks black. He didn't look like that. Like, you could tell on his face that he didn't like that. Motherfucker. And he was Israelite too, but he was raised by Edomite parents. And he hated when people would talk to him in Spanish because, he did look Mexican. He was, he is, and people would think that he was Spanish though. So when they try to ask him something in Spanish, he hated that shit. Yeah, he's lost in the sauce though, But that's the thing about it. Those are our people, man.
That's actually terrible. Really terrible.
acknowledge to be even a so-called Mexican. So imagine if you tell him, Yahweh Shai is a swarthy person, and then tell him he's an Israelite.
It's not gonna be everything.
No, no. And I didn't even go to dropped out of that class of shit. Reason. You know what I mean?
Well, that's all around the world, man. People have problems.
Yeah.
People are saying money.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good.
What you guys doing?
Preaching the Bible, you see yourself on the side. Or do you?
Yeah, well, you gotta come over here to look at it.
If you don't, that's okay. Right now we're doing a lesson on how certain Europeans that say they're white are not really white. Actually,
Does that really matter?
And that's exactly what I was talking about.
Is it? It's
Well,
just
why-
to preach the gospel to the whole world, to every nation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
that's-
What about
yeah.
the Catholics though?
but you know why?
Catholic, they say they are led the wrong way through mankind because in the Bible of Exodus it says, "Thou shalt not make any images which is in heaven and in earth and below the sea." So they have an images of Mary, and Jesus is against the Bible, so they're already messing up. And Catholic actually started in Rome, you know what I'm saying? And Apostolic started in the Catholic Church, which was in Rome. I'm saying Pentecostal started because a man took out the word Pentecost and started a Pentecostal church. And Apostolic took the word Apostle and made it apostolic. And also for Christianity, Christians in the Bible, but they just took Christian and made Christianity, which meant that name. And the only religion that actually does exist is the religion of God's religion, which is the way, holy way, because God says, "Thou shalt be holy, the Lord God and holy."
Do you know about the Holy Roman Empire?
Holy Roman Empire?
Yeah. Which was black people. So it does matter.
Yeah, I might have started in the Middle Eastern because Jewish were black.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You know what I'm saying?
what
But it
That's what
doesn't
we
mean
brought
that's
out here.
the
Okay.
chosen people.
Well, check this out. Nerva, Trajan, Antonius Pius, Hadrian, and Marcus Aurelius were on from the Holy Roman Empire.
Yeah, but doesn't mean it says certain race because even Psalms 5:5 says
Why?
the
Wait,
foolish
hold
shall
on,
not stand
hold
in
on,
thy sight.
hold on. Let me finish. I mean, it feels like they're not going to change their mind. Sorry. Okay, so what do you do?
Yeah, I'm trying to correct you because Bible
Hey, you gotta correct me.
How are you gonna correct it?
I need to correct you. If I'm not going to believe what you believe,
but you're saying there's only specific people chosen, which
that's true.
God was Jesus died for the sins of the whole world.
You know what that definition of world is?
The world.
So
Anybody who is
What about
willing to
James
go
4
to
and 4
them.
though? What about James 4 and 4?
What?
Read James 4 and 4.
James 4:4.
Yeah, you never heard the book of James 4 and 4?
I mean, right now,
Yeah, can you get that Bible with Sean? I'll bring out more. Because he said he loves the whole world, right? Well, his brother's going to get James 4 and 4 right now. And I'll get another one right now, too. Because he actually got another word of the world.
So ye adulterers and ye adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with God? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of God.
Yeah, that's a person who is living within the world.
So that's probably you because you don't
No,
want to
I'm
accept
not.
what we're saying, and you're coming over here trying to correct
No,
us. How can you correct somebody that not even has? We didn't even invite you over here. Hey, bro, come over here and correct us.
Yeah, but see, God didn't come for the people who are already righteous. He comes for the sinners to repent. So people who are in the world, they're sinners, right? They're already dead.
You're in the world.
I'm not in the world.
So we're dead
I
right
mean,
now.
we're all in the world, literally. You know what I'm saying?
But you're telling me that your God loves the whole world.
Yeah, he gave his only begotten son. But whoever should believe in him should not perish but have everlasting life.
Hold on. And that's in what?
So you're saying he's only choosing specific people?
Yeah,
Well,
Romans 9.
what are you quoting? I'm testing you.
Doesn't it?
What verse? You don't exist because I believe that.
He's chosen people, and
The other night is chosen. Say, you got chosen people. Yeah, you got chosen all nations, he said. All nations.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
Yeah.
they were promised.
Yeah, their seed. It says their seed and not physically their seed, which is a New Testament. There's an early house and there's
How
a latter
are you
house.
going to teach
There's
us?
an early house and there's a latter house. The early house was physically the seed of Abraham, but the latter house physically.
This this is how you break down the word. See that? God did. God so loved the world, and that's cosmos. So there's 3 words in the Greek for world. No.
Thou shalt not add or
Hold
subtract from the Bible.
on. See, you think you're a teacher, but I'm trying to teach you, and you're not trying to teach me. Okay. But now,
You're saying there's chosen people.
but it's
God
right
is not
here.
specific.
It's right. This is the word world that you said that means everybody. This doesn't mean everybody. You look at, and it says here, ornament, decoration, adornment, the wind, the star, and it gives you a scripture. Who's adorning, let not be that outward adorning. So you're telling me
The
that
authority to
hold
talk
on.
not braiding of the hair.
Hey, let's go have a good day.
Outward adornment of the external.
Just go
Not
have
braiding of the
a
hair. That's
good
for
day. Just walk away and then let's finish our lesson. You know, we're trying to work in peace, and you don't even want to listen. All you have is that notebook, and I'm supposed to take your word for
I
it.
got a Bible too. I got more than one notebook. You really want me to do these?
No, I don't. No,
I worked on this for a while. You know
so that's good.
what I'm saying? I keep Bible with me. I keep
You've probably
commandments and
been
Jesus.
tracking us right here, huh? You think today's your day, but it's not.
No, it's not. I'm not trying to make it my day. I'm
You've
just
probably
trying to
been
correct you.
watching us.
How are
right
you
here,
going to correct us when you don't even want to listen to the words that are correcting
You're
you?
trying to add to the Bible.
No, I'm not.
Add to the Bible.
Yeah,
You
listen
said
to us,
you
brother.
got, look,
We can listen to it, brother. Watch this thing.
Jesus.
Now.
Look, Jake came out. It came out when God made it.
When?
When He made the world, He made it.
Jake came out in the 1400s.
Does it say in the
now you're
Bible?
giving
How are you going to call it Jesus? How are you going to
That's not even
call it
his name,
Jesus?
bro.
That is His name. That is His
Well,
name.
You're calling it
Jesus was spoken in Exodus. Jesus was there with Moses.
But
You guys
hey,
didn't
Show
know
me
that?
the word Jesus in
the
Exodus.
Bible.
Okay.
You look it up. And
Hey,
then
wasn't he a Hebrew man?
Huh?
Wasn't he a Hebrew man?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does though. It
New
does matter,
Testament
Hey,
deals
you
with
already
the
lost.
latter
You
house.
already lost.
Latter house. I do, Luis.
Alright, then what they call it before Jesus?
though. He already called it Jesus in
Jesus
those times.
was in the Old Testament and the New Testament.
No, but what he's saying, name-wise, what were they calling him back then? Because Jesus,
Jehovah.
Jehovah,
Jay.
that's the J.
Jay.
There's no J in the Old Testament?
There's no J.
No, but we're talking
So
about
you
when
guys
he was
got the
physically
wrong
here.
Bible going on
You
because
got the wrong
they
Bible.
took out the Jehovah out of it.
Which
There's
Bible
supposed to
is
be
that?
Jehovah 7 times in the Old Testament.
Which Bible is that?
King James.
I got the King James, the real King James right here, homeboy.
The real King James?
What you
Okay,
talking
which
about?
one's the real King
What
James?
you talking about?
That
Show
one
me.
right
There ain't no J in here. Look at. Where's the J? This is a 1611 printed from 1611. The year 1611.
1611. Okay.
Where's the
now-
letter J? No.
Did you
We're
know?
done. No, we're
Even
done.
there's King James that have mistakes too, because in some King James they said where it's supposed to be new wineskin and old bottles, it's supposed to be old wineskins.
So I guess
And that's also
everybody's
King
wrong.
James also.
So I guess everybody's wrong except you.
No, I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying there's mistakes with the print.
Hey, you said
I didn't say everyone's wrong. I said there's mistakes with the
You
print.
don't even know the name of the book.
You didn't even know when the letter J came out,
Did you
bro.
know there's more books than 66?
Do you speak Hebrew?
It doesn't matter if I speak Hebrew. I speak English. And it says in the
English
Bible,
is fucking
it doesn't
shit
Simple
language.
language, though.
huh?
It's a shit language.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
fucking
and
graphic language.
you're Christian.
You know how
Are
many
you
languages
Christian?
I speak?
So
More
just-
than one.
Yeah, but you're cussing. You're
So
living in
what?
the world.
You're pissing me off.
Yeah, it says be slow to anger in the Bible.
Yeah, but you're a goddamn demon. You don't want to listen
I'm
to
not
it.
a demon. I'm not.
Yeah, call me.
Hey, that's how Edomites come though, you know? That's how the Edomites came to our people, come with the Bible saying, believe in this, though. That's
Yeah.
exactly how a demon
And
will
we
come,
didn't
though.
even tell you to come over.
Alright, let me read this. Look. Deuteronomy.
Did you know?
Hey,
People
we're
call
trying to read the
Jesus
scripture.
as Satan.
Hold on.
Jesus, the one you believe in, say, believe in how it's done.
Thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The special people are
Nobody
supposed to be distinguished from amongst all people that live in the world.
So what's
That
the
means not living like everyone else in the world.
How many
So we're-
commandments are there? How many commandments are there?
10.
Oh, man, there's 655, man. There's like 700.
Oh, you're talking about Jesus' commandments?
Come on, man. Just take a
Every
walk, bro.
commandment
Just take
that's
a
in the
walk.
Bible. I'm talking about every
Just take a
commandment
walk,
that's in the
bro.
Bible.
Okay, so
Let me get-
when,
hold on.
when God gave Moses the commandments, how many was on those rocks?
This is Hebrews 8 and 8. For
I'm
finding fault.
on verse
Hold on,
10.
brother.
But every time he says, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do
Okay,
that,
what
that's
commandments
an
were taken off when the New Testament happened after Jesus died?
Hold on.
Hey, when were sins
Hey, hold
taken
on.
away?
Hold
Jesus was on the cross.
Hey, you're not patient and you're not calm. Hold on. Hebrews 8 and 8. For finding fault with them, who's them, the Israelites, he said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and the house of Judah.
Yeah, new
Right
covenant.
here.
So what the fuck did it say any other people than Judah and Israel? These people right here.
No, see,
Hey, so do you
No,
you
no,
believe
no,
in
no,
God
no.
and saying you believe in
No, no.
Jesus, they are the children of Israel. They're the latter house.
Alright, do you eat pork?
Sir, huh?
Do you eat pork?
Of course I do.
Well, then you're breaking the Ten Commandments, man.
That's the Old Testament. That's the Old
Motherfucker,
Testament.
you're talking
See,
about
So
the
if
New
you don't,
Testament.
That's why Jesus
so why
died
would
on
you
the
have the
cross,
Old Testament? Why would you walk around with the Old Testament? You don't believe in it.
So
No, because you're supposed. See, when you got the Bible, you're supposed to make them both go with each
But
other.
in Old Testament, it says, but in Old Testament, it says you're
There's
not
some
supposed to do
of the
that.
Old Commandments
You
that
must
no,
go
because
be a
some
New
of the
Testament
Old
person, though.
Commandments, listen,
You're
some
a
of
New
the Old
Testament
Commandments
person,
are
though.
still here
You're a New
today.
Testament.
But after Jesus died and Jesus made new commandments, they say because he found fault and error in the Old Commandments because was the circumcision of the penis still used today, or was it the circumcision of the heart?
Now it is.
Now it is.
Now it is.
Now it is.
But
That's
you
why
still
Paul.
lost.
That's why
But you
Paul.
still
That's why
lost.
Paul.
See,
Paul.
the
That's why
heart.
Paul went
See,
around
that's
Acts, though.
circumcision of the
No,
penis.
but that's why Paul went in the book of Acts, though, to wake up these people right here, though.
Alright, let me read this. I got you right here, bro. Matthew 5 and 17. This is the Lord himself speaking.
Oh yeah.
Think not that I am come to destroy the law. What is law? If you break the law, you can sin, right? If you eat pork, you sin. You're breaking the law.
Jesus said,
Hey,
what
hold on,
goes
hold
into
on.
the mouth of a man doesn't defile a man, but what comes out because that comes from
He's
his
not
heart.
talking about food, though.
Hey,
He's
you're
not
defiled right
talking
now.
about food.
You're
He's
defiled.
not talking about food. He's not talking about food.
But you guys saying there's only specific people.
Think not that I come to destroy the law.
Hey, learn about the latter house or the early house and the latter house in the Bible. Learn about the early house and the latter house, and then
Listen.
you guys talk.
Listen. And for those ye shall be unclean, whosoever touches the carcass of them shall be unclean.
Yeah, that's your brother right there. You guys are the same. Yeah, you guys are brothers, though.
We're not brothers. It's just like Jacob and Esau.
There you go.
Yeah,
Who you
yeah.
Jacob?
But who got chosen out of Jacob and Esau?
Yeah, but Jacob and Esau are always fighting. They're always going to be fighting.
They say that two
Esau
different
only
nations,
fought
though.
the beginning until Jacob took Esau's blessing, but Esau still got blessed. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
God
yeah,
said
sword,
the true
though.
blessing goes to the strongest one.
No,
And who
no.
was holding on to whose leg when they were born? Jacob was holding on to Esau's leg.
Right.
Even though Esau was physically strong, Jacob was strong in wisdom.
Look, man. Bottom line is, I like you guys. You know what I'm saying? I like you guys. Out of all these so-called Christians, you're the only ones that are coming over here to see what's up. So I give you respect. But, and I also know that if you have a brain, I can convert you. You know?
Well, then you can tell he's not here for that.
I know you're not here.
That's why he's wasting our time.
For you to be
No, it's not. It's not wasting our
or
time.
not. Why is a piece of chicken that is thawed out and used with anything? You're saying it's how you
But you're wearing shorts. Hey, you're wearing shorts, bro. That's kind of making money.
Hey, can I get a scripture real quick? This is 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. But then he said, hey, he loves the world?
What about Caitlyn Jenner? You like Caitlyn Jenner? Bruce Jenner?
You guys celebrate holidays?
That's good. That's good.
No, there's not. You put a number on it because it says heaven, and the heavens of all heavens. In the beginning of Genesis, no, he put an S, meaning plural. You cannot put a number on there. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you're adding. Don't add or
I
subtract.
think you're watching Superman.
Yeah, you want
Yeah, you're watching Superman.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Hey, but look at.
There are three heavens.
The bottom line is, this is how you break down the scripture. This is the source for all the words.
Okay, but it says do not ask you try.
Nobody's
Where in the
asking.
Bible, go to the scripture and try to find where it says there's 3 heavens specifically.
Well, you're asking that question and you want to see that.
Okay, so you got to go to the Bible. You got to revert back to the Bible. Every
Yeah,
time
and
you speak.
you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, but
You don't know how to do it.
it has to be so